The dream of the National Hispanic University started in 1981 because of frustration in my part of very few Latinos graduating from college and becoming professionals in different careers. So in 1981, this frustration turned to a dream of a university in a two-room building in Oakland, where we started out. Is build something for the young people here and see them as my family. And so what encourages me never to quit is when I see the young people marching across the stage with their cap and gowns. And I said, wow, that was little Victoria. I can't believe it. You know, she's now a young lady that's graduated from college, and she's going to be a leader someday. But now she has that degree. And I'm like a big father, you know, so proud of their little pollitos, the little baby chicks, you know, marching across the stage. And it gives me pride. You know, I have a lump in my throat and I can't talk when I see them. I'm so proud to see those young people, because in those young people, I see my brothers, you know, graduating. So it's a lot of pride of seeing young people graduating, and not so young people, because I have had some 60-year-olds that have come back to, and graduate. I'm just as proud of them too. So it's that honor to see and pride to see the students succeed and go back and complete a degree.
When my father passed away, I just felt all my support system had come to an end, because if I was coming to school, it was not only for me, because for them, because they always encouraged me to continue my education. Being the first child to attend and having the possibility to attend a higher education, regardless of the difficulties in my personal life I was experiencing, that I should still continue my road and show my family that all of our work together as a team had not come to an end. Thanks to my professors, because they have always encouraged me to get out of my comfort zone and to put my point across and to say what I believe. And now I can defend my point of view. Now I can say what I feel and why I feel it, and before I couldn't. NHU in general has been the familia away from home. So I wouldn't change it. The experience has been great with the professors, with the students, because we all share that same goal. Even though we all have different personal lives and difficulties, we share that same interest, which is to succeed and to have a voice, to not be a number, and to be someone out there and to speak up.
I never really put much focus when I was in high school into trying to do well to get into a good college. And so after high school, I went to Evergreen Valley College, where I spent a lot of time there, and I feel like, you know, a lot of that time was wasted. Looking back in retrospect, a lot of that time was wasted. I graduated high school in 2001, and here we are, 2012, I'm finally getting my degree. You know, some would say it should have happened sooner. Some would say that, you know, you take the time that is necessary for you to complete your goals. I like to use the word educator as opposed to teacher, because I think a teacher, the word teacher is limited to just the walls of the classroom, whereas an educator, you educate inside and outside the classroom, and you give these lessons to these students that they take beyond the borders of the school. So I made a decision to become an educator, and maybe perhaps you know, a good source of you know, being able to be a source for a child to look up to. Unfortunately, the reality in especially this area in Allen Rock School District is a lot of these students don't have a positive male figure in their lives. They're just sometimes absent for whatever the reason may be. And given that I was a librarian, I was a male librarian in a predominantly female, dominated profession, I took that as a chance to be, a positive, figure for these kids. So I found in that class some of the lessons that I had been lacking before were, reinforced in that class, and it taught me how to be a better student, how to just approach school intellectually. And I came to the realization that I was looking for excuses. I was looking externally for reasons that I had failed. And I realized that I needed to look internally. And I just came across this quote last night. And it's a quote by Henry Ford. He said, "Failure is only the opportunity to begin again more intelligently." And I feel like I did, and outside of that, my educational experiences here have been vast, and I feel like I've gotten more from NHU than I could possibly ever give back. And so, and for that, I will always be grateful.
The destiny of the National Hispanic University is so intertwined with the destiny of the Latino community in the United States that it's going to be here for the long haul. It will only grow more important on the American scene.
Now NHU has now reached the level of being the National Hispanic University today, thanks to people like you, Paula, Laureate, John, the board, people before us on another board that was part of the NHU. These people have really stayed together to work hard to make this institution happen, to make sure that we fulfill that vision and that dream. And today we are actually the National Hispanic University, making a difference not only in California but in this country and internationally. So Dr. Cruz, wherever you're at, up there looking down at us, I'm sure smiling, we're going to continue the effort, we're going to continue the fight. We've got a great team behind us. We're going to make things happen on a national level and an international level.
When you enter the door here, you will hear "Sí se puede, sí se puede." It can be done. And when the graduates march across the stage, you will hear "Sí se puede." To me, it means hope. Hope for our people, Latinos and other low-income people, people of color, that look, don't let anybody take away your dream. People are going to say, eres muy burro, you're dumb and all this stuff. Don't believe it. If you set a dream for yourself, don't quit. Always remember, sí se puede. It can be done. For me, it's a beacon of hope for people that have not had money and all that, but to make it in life.
We believe that every student at the National Hispanic University will graduate. We understand that students are not numbers, they have names, y con acento.